Hello students, very good morning. So today's session we will discuss a very important topic in inorganic spectra of metal complexes, that is multinuclear NMR. So here this session we will discuss the few very important inorganic metal complexes of proton NMR spectroscopy, right? So we will move to the topic, student. Here you can see, so this is a platinum metal complex. So here we have platinum is attached with chlorine. So please, chlorine is not NMR active. So here it is NMR active, and platinum has nuclear spin value, and phosphorus has NMR active. So therefore here you can see, student, so this first proton is coupled with the platinum. So generally I will write the proton nuclear spin value, that is I is equal to 1 by 2, and platinum nuclear spin value is equal to 1, and the phosphorus nuclear spin I value is equal to 1 by 2. So the first what is happening, students, so this is a very important example in entrance examination point of view. So this proton is coupled with the platinum. So here because here generally the coupling of proton and platinum is greater than the coupling of proton and phosphorus P31. So therefore, first of all, the proton is coupled with the platinum, then these compounds are coupled with the P31. So here this proton is coupled with the platinum. So therefore, according to the 2Na plus 1 formula, so 2 into 1 into 1 plus 1. So therefore, this is hydrogen is coupled with the platinum, and it gives a triplet according to the n plus 1 format. So that is coupling with platinum. Okay. So further, each singlet is coupled with the two phosphorus atoms. So that means 2 into 2 into 1 by 2 plus 1. So therefore 2 into get cancelled. So therefore 2 plus 1 3. So therefore the each singlet is further splits into a triplet. So here it splits into a triplet in the NMR spectroscopy, right? So here it is a multiplet. So means it gives triplet of triplet of triplet. So therefore here, so it gives a multiplet in the NMR spectrum in lower field region. So low field region, student, low field region. Clear? So this is the NMR spectrum of this platinum diethyl phosphine, bis diethyl phosphine chloroplatinum metal complex. So it gives a triplet of triplet of triplet. That means we can simply say it gives a multiplet in the NMR spectroscopy. Clear, student? Right? Right. Next we will move to the example. So this is diborane, we know very well. So this is a diborane. So it forms a two-centered three-electron bond. So it forms a two-centered three-electron bond, student. So this is a two-centered three-electron bond here. So these two hydrogens are bridging hydrogens, and so these four hydrogens are terminal hydrogens are. So this evidence was given by IR spectroscopic studies, right? So already we know very well, students. So generally the boron has two types of isotopes. One is B11 and B10 isotope, student. So the nuclear spin of B11 is 3 by 2, student. The B10 isotope, the nuclear spin is 3. Okay, right. So here these two bridging hydrogens, the two bridging hydrogens coupled with the two boron atoms. So therefore here these two bridging protons are coupled with the two boron atoms. So therefore 2 into 2 into 3 by 2 plus 1. So therefore 2 to get cancelled, 2 into 3 6 plus 1. So therefore it gives a 7 lines in the NMR spectroscopy. So here it is related to the bridging hydrogens. Okay, so bridging hydrogen, student. So here it gives a this is a heptate in the NMR 1 2 3 4 5 6, and it gives a heptate in the NMR spectrum according to the B11 isotope, right? Okay, clear, right? So these terminal protons, and the second one, the terminal protons are coupled. The terminal protons are coupled with the boron atom, coupled with only one boron atom, because these two terminal hydrogens are attached with this boron atom only, and this terminal hydrogen atoms are not this boron atom. So therefore the two terminal hydrogen atoms are coupled with only one boron atom. So therefore here you can see that is 2 into only one boron atom into 3 by 2 plus 1. So therefore 2 get cancelled. So 3 into 1 3, 3 plus 1 4. So therefore it appears 4 signals. That means it gives a quartet in the NMR spectroscopy. So it is due to the terminal hydrogen. So and also you can use this B10 isotope also, student. So you will get the different signals in the NMR spectroscopy, right? So for example, student, so for if you can use the I value in 3, and you will get, that means 2 into 2 into 3 plus 1. So but generally as per NMR spectroscopic studies, so it gives a heptate of quartet in the NMR spectroscopy. So it indicates here the boron with 11 isotope is present, not 10 in the NMR spectroscopy. Is that clear, student? Right. So next we will move to the another examples of this proton NMR of various metal complexes. Here you can see. So this is a phasial, student. So because all the methyl groups are in the cis position, and here all these three ammonias are amines are in the cis position only. So generally it is, we can say it is Ma3B3 type of molecule, student. So generally here it is, we can say it is phasial, and it is simply, we can say it is a cis isomer. It is a cis isomers. Okay, clear. So all methyl and all amines are mutually cis. Okay, right. So here in this cis isomer, student, you can see, so only one type of methyl groups are present in this metal complex. So therefore it gives only one signal, and it coupled with the, so all these methyls are gives all methyls, all methyl, all groups, all methyl groups or methyl groups are chemically equivalent. So therefore it gives only one signal in the NMR spectrum, but it splits into 1 is to 4 is to 1. So it splits into 1 is to 4 is to 1. That means it splits into triplet. It splits into triplet. So due to the coupling of P platinum. So it is the coupling of platinum. So therefore here the I value of platinum is equal to 1. So therefore 2 into 1 platinum, I value is 1. So therefore, so that means 2 into 2 into 1 2, 2 plus 1 3. So therefore it gives a triplet in the NMR spectroscopy, right? So all these 3 methyl are equivalent. So therefore it gives only one signal, but so these 3 methyl protons are coupled with the platinum. Therefore it gives a triplet into the in the NMR spectroscopy. So clear, student? So therefore the singlet and singlet further splits into triplet. So due to the interaction of a platinum nuclear spin. Clear, right? Next, so this is about phasial, right? Next, here we have uh, meridonial. So here you can see, this is, we can say the two methyl groups are opposite to each other. So therefore we can say it is meridonial. So it is trans meridonial. It is a trans, student. Here the two methyl groups are, here you can see the two methyl groups are opposite to each other. Two methyl groups are opposite to each other, are opposite to each other, opposite to each other, opposite to each other. Clear, student? The two methyl groups are opposite to each other, right? So this trans complex, student, the two types of methyl groups are present in this complex. Two types of methyl groups are present, student. So therefore the two peaks with 1 is to 2 intensity ratio, two peaks with 1 is to 2 intensity ratio. Each peak further splits into a triplet. Each peak further splits into triplet, and due to the interact with the platinum. Okay, so the two types of methyl protons are there, but these two types of methyl protons are further splits into triplets, because due to the coupling of phosphorus, due to the coupling of methyl, student. Okay, right here you can see, student, this is it splits into two triplets, that is with 1 is to 4 is to 1 intensity ratio. So here, right, so we have two types of this is these two are cis, these two methyls are cis, and so these two methyls are trans to each other. So therefore we have decided the two types of methyls are there, methyl protons are there, means these two methyl protons are coupled with this platinum, so therefore it gives a triplet. And so these two methyl protons are in different environment, and it coupled with the platinum, so therefore it gives a another triplet in the NMR spectroscopy. So therefore for meridional structure it gives a triplet of triplet in the NMR spectroscopy. Clear, student? But in the cis in this cis isomer, student, so it gives only one triplet in the NMR spectroscopy. But because all the three methyl protons, all the three methyl group protons are in chemical equivalent, so therefore these chemical equivalent protons are coupled with the platinum 195 isotope, so therefore it splits into a triplet. But in the meridional it is trans, so it has two types of methyl protons. One is two methyls are cis, here you can see these two are cis to each other, and these two methyl protons are trans to each other. So therefore these cis methyl protons are coupled with the platinum 195, so then it splits into triplet. And these two methyl protons are trans to each other, so these methyl protons are coupled with the platinum 195, and it gives a triplet in the NMR spectroscopy. Clear, students? So therefore it gives a triplet of triplet of meridional, and only triplet from the phasial structure of platinum metal complex, right? So then we will move to the BH4 minus, student. So this is in the previous F19 we have discussed BF4. So here we will discuss a BH4 minus, student. So this is BH4 minus. Already we know very well. So B10 isotope with nuclear spin value is 3, and B10 isotope with the nuclear spin value is equal to 3 by 2. Clear, student? Right. So generally here you can see all the four hydrogen atoms, all the four hydrogen atoms are coupled. All the four hydrogen protons are equal environment, student. So therefore these four hydrogens are coupled with B11. So therefore B11 means nothing but we know very well, so that is 2 into 1 into 3 by 2 plus 1. So therefore it gives a 4 lines, so means it gives a quartet in the NMR spectrum. It gives a quartet in the NMR spectrum, right? So these four lines further splitting into a heptate, so due to the interaction of boron 10 also. So therefore 2 into 1 into 3 plus 1. So therefore here, so it gives a 7 lines in the NMR spectrum. So therefore each single line further splits into 7. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this line also splits into 7. So that means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this line also splits into a heptate. So that means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this line also splits into, each single line is further splits into a heptate. So this is the proton NMR spectroscopy of BH4 minus molecule, student. So it is very very important. So the four hydrogen atoms are coupled with first B10, first sorry, here it is B11, it is B10, and this is B11, students. So first four hydrogen atoms coupled with the B11, and so these all four lines are again interact coupled with the B10. So therefore, each singlet is further splits into the heptate. So that means it gives a multiplet in the NMR spectroscopy of BH4 minus complex. Clear, right? So next here you can see, student. So it is very important in the NMR spectroscopy. It is a very important example. So this is a NETA 7 C7H7. So it is heptatriene, student. So it is aromatic compound. This is MOCO taken thrice plus, student. So this is the metal complex. So it shows only one signal in the NMR spectroscopy at 6.6 ppm, student. So it shows all these protons are in a chemical equivalent. So therefore it gives only one sharp signal in the NMR spectroscopy at 6.6 ppm, student. So this is about NMR spectro of NETA 7C7H7 molybdenum CO taken thrice, right? So these COs are not interact with this, not interact with the metal complex, student. So that's why it appears only one signal in the NMR spectroscopy. A very important example in this proton NMR spectroscopy, student. So that is the this is a very important example. So interconversion of a cis trans isomer of cyclopentadienyl iron diiron tetracarbonyl, student. So generally this molecule exists in solution as a mixture of cis and trans isomers with bridging of CO groups as follows, student. Here you can see in the proton NMR spectroscopy, it resonance for the rings should appear at different positions as shown in the fingers. Here you can see. So these two cyclopentadienyl rings are cis to each other, and these two cyclopentadienyl rings are trans to each other, student. Here you can see we have observed the two different temperature with different types of peaks are observed in the NMR spectroscopy, student. At minus 70 degrees temperature and at room temperature, so we have observed the two different signals are observed, student. At room temperature, the only one sharp signal is observed at the intermediate position is observed, and it is clearly at minus 72 room temperature, minus 72 room temperature, student. Some process by which the cis and trans isomers are interconverted by very rapid. So means the cis isomers are converted into trans isomer very rapidly. Here you can see at minus 70 degrees temperature, student. So the two sharp signals are observed due to the two cyclopentadienyl rings, and here at the different temperatures, so these sharp singlets are converted into broad, and at minus 44 degrees temperature it appears a broad singlet, and when it reaches room temperature, student, so only one singlet is observed. So which indicate the cis isomer is converted into a trans isomer. The cis isomer exhibit gives a two signals at minus 70 degrees temperature, but at room temperature it gives only one signal, which indicate it is the two cyclopentadienyl anions are trans to each other. Okay, so here this is about the cis and trans interconversion of cyclopentadienyl of diiron tetracarbonyl molecule. Thank you.